Stone Codex, the deep knowledge for the soul that refuses to be a guest in its own life. These chapters are carved from the raw truth of the street and the ancient vibration of the soil. To get rich, you must stop being a renter of reality and become the architect. Chapter 1. The Great Erasure and the RAS Hijack. This is the sovereign blueprint, the uncut sermon on resource dominion, scaled for the millions. This is for the architects, the land keepers, and the ones who have realized that money is the lowest level of the game. The dominion of the unseen, a sermon on scaling through resource sovereignty. Sit down and listen close, because I'm about to lace you with the kind of game most people spend their whole lives blind to. We are stepping out of the noise and into the frequency of the elite. You want the raw truth? The world doesn't give you what you want, it reflects who you are. To scale for millions, to move like a boss, and to attract wealth like a gravity well, you have to master the seen and the unseen. You have to realize that most of the world is operating on a frequency of lack, chasing paper shadows, while the true masters are orchestrating the flow of the universe's lifeblood. The great unlearning, breaking the money spell. Most people are chasing money, but money is just a medium for human intent, pure condensed energy. If you don't know how to read the energy attached to it, you will find yourself owned by the very things you thought you were chasing. In the circles of the elite, nobody works for a salary. A salary is just a bribe they give you to forget your dreams. When you move into the big leagues where the hedge fund managers and the private equity titans play, you are dealing with a level of vibration that can either build a kingdom or become a tether to your soul. You must understand that every dollar comes with a shadow. If you get money from a dark source, vampires looking to bind you, it will leak out of your pockets through accidental disasters. Real wealth isn't about digits in a bank account, it's about resource dominion. To scale to the millions, you must stop being a guest in your own life and start being the landlord. Most people are renters of their reality. They pay a monthly tax in the form of stress, fear, and labor to a system that views them as a biological battery. You must reclaim your throne by looking through the blood in your veins, not the lens they gave you. The gatekeeper principle, access over ownership. Realize this. The one who owns the gold is a target, but the one who controls the access to the gold is the sovereign. To scale for millions, you must see the world as water, capital, and sun. Vision. If you control the gate, the access to the resource, the money flows to you naturally. This is the 5/15 velocity. Borrow at 5%, invest at 15%, and keep the 10%. That 10% isn't just profit. It is velocity, the energy of OPM, other people's money. The winners don't use their own cash, they use the world's capital. But to do this, you need a clean spirit in business. If your word is trash, the money stays locked. In the 2026 economy, ownership is a liability, control is an asset. The elite don't own things in their personal names. They hold them in trusts and structures that exist outside the reach of the paper trick. They operate through the matriarch protocol, respecting the blood memory and the lineage that keeps the source open. The semantic prison and the RAS hijack. The system has adjusted the lens of your eyes through a great erasure. They rename the land and the resources to make them invisible to the rightful